You know, it's a beautiful day outside. Maybe I should go outside. What do you think, Shadow?
Go outside, you fat piece of shame.
Oh, really? So why is Pikachu on your lap again? Like, where did you just like kidnap her, or?
This is my new girlfriend.
Please help, I'm being kidnapped.
Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. Well, since I'm talking to you guys, what do you think my newest video should be about?
Ringtone.
Wait, hold on.
Ringtone.
Shut up.
Ringtone.
Get away. Hello? What do you want? I don't got time for you right now.
Oh, really?
David, get him, Shadow.
Your weapons can't do anything.
Ouch.
Yeah? Pikachu, use Thunderbolt!
I told you, it's pointless against me. Yeah!
I've got one last trick up my sleeve.
No, please, anything but that.
The power of the thick man compels you.
No, please.
He compels you.
No.
He compels you. Now, why are you here?
Because I just wanted to do a collab.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just ask? Okay, so now that you broke into my house, you stole everything I own and killed my best friends, what'd you want to collab about?
Top 10 best games we ever played.
But I just did the top 5 Zelda items. Don't you think my fans are going to get a little bit upset that I did another top 5?
What fans?
Shut up, I have fans and you know it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Here, take the corpse of Shadow. It'll make you feel better.
Okay.
He's not as thick as Snake, but I'm sure you can help it out.
Okay.
Pikachu, don't get jealous that your boyfriend's getting loved on, alright?
Am I free? Can I leave now?
Hey guys, I'm Nintendo.
And this is Pichu Fan 57.
And today we're doing a collaboration of our top 10 best games that we've ever played. How it's going to work is I'm going to do 5 games that I like, and he's going to do 5 games that he's liked. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and go subscribe over at Pichu Fan 57's channel. Anything you want to add?
H.
Okay. So let's get right into the video then. So, you guys might be asking why I'm sweaty right all of a sudden. Well, see, the thing is, my phone kind of died mid-recording, so I had to charge it. While it was charging, I went outside with him and did some stuff, and to wait for it to charge up a little bit, so then I got sweaty. We just now barely got in. Okay, anyway, so back to the video. Now, for me, like, coming in at the top 5 spot for my favorite games, we have Donkey Kong 64 for the Nintendo 64, and like that's been my favorite, like one of my favorite games of all time, and I grew up playing it all the time, and like my favorite character out of all of them was Chunky Kong. Like, I like how at first like he wants you to pick him, but then when you get to him, he's like tiny. So he just wants Tiny Kong to die instead of him. Anything you want to add?
Well, why would they suddenly want to change their mind every time you select them?
I don't know, that seems like a question to ask Steven Crowder. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Just a disclaimer, there's going to be a lot of Nintendo 64 games on this list, mainly because that's the system I grew up with. I kind of grew up with the Xbox a little bit, but I played the N64 more than I did pretty much anything else. Anyway, the reason why I choose Mario 64 is because it's a Mario game, and it's the first 3D Mario game, so who wouldn't like that? And I kind of like the remake on the DS. It was okay. It wasn't the best remake out of it, but I do like how the fact that they finally added like to where you can play as Luigi. And, I mean, I wasn't even thinking they would add like Wario and Yoshi, but they did it. Anything you want to add?
How come they didn't add Waluigi?
Sakurai hates him, even though he didn't make this. You know, there's a lot of fake tutorials on YouTube on how to unlock Waluigi. They're so fake, man. Like, who would fall for that? Coming in on the number 3 spot for me is actually a game that I have and that I still own that I love to play a lot. It's codenamed Kids Next Door Operation Video Game for the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube and the Xbox. Like, I had it. This is the game one of the games that I love to play, that I loved playing when I was a kid. Well, probably because it did so many things different. Because there's a thing after you beat the game, it makes it way better to go through every single level with the cheats on, where you can play as the bosses while you're in the same like room as them. Like, you just point at them pretty much, and you push a certain button, and then you become that boss, and you're able to control and move around with playing as that boss. So that's something that I really, really liked, and I like how it did something different about it. And I wish that more games would do that. That would be really cool to actually play as an unplayable boss or something. Anything you want to add? Anything you want to add?
The show is a good thing too.
But yeah, I don't think you've ever played the game, have you?
Nope.
Alright, coming in at the number 2 spot, if you watched my previous video, the top 5 Zelda items, I kind of accidentally spoiled this video. It's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is a game that I really did grow up playing, and I really, really did enjoy it the entire time. And it's just a great Zelda game for when you're about to start out. Like, the first Zelda game, it's a little bit difficult when you're going to start out, because it gives you, like, no context whatsoever. You're just there. You just, like, spawn in a world, and you're like, why am I here? Who put me here? Like, come on. And you can even skip the sword. Like, you don't even have to get the sword at all. You can just skip it and just go try to fight Ganon with the raft. The Ocarina of Time put more story into the Zelda franchise, and just, like, it just opened my heart to it, really. It made me want to do more, want to play more Zelda games. And so then eventually I purchased Majora's Mask and started playing that, and then I fell in love with the series. Anything you want to add?
Well, all the Legend of Zelda games are actually kind of good to the story. Sometimes most of them fit the story, sometimes some of them don't.
Skyward Sword. I'm just kidding. Skyward Sword's a great one. Well, anything you want to talk about, like, the game at all?
Well, the game looks really interesting, and I love the story to it.
Can we just agree that Mido's a total jerk? Yeah, forget you, Mido. I mean, sorry is all mine. Coming in at the number 1 spot, I just kind of spoiled it for you with the number 2 spot. It's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is my all-time favorite game, my all-time favorite Zelda game. It really just made me fall more in love with the series after I played it. I really like the mechanics, like turning into a Zora, turning into a Goron. I mean, even the Deku, turning into the Deku was kind of fun. And I know people hate the fact that there's a cycle of 3 days. Well, that just made me want to work harder, and it kept on reminding me that if I don't do this, then the moon's gonna fall, and everybody's gonna die, and it's all gonna be my fault. Like, even though it's a game, it still makes me like feel like, oh, that's sad. Poor Anju and Kaffy. It's really sad, but the one thing that I don't like about Majora's Mask is the remake. The remake was terrible. I did not like it. They completely ruined Zora Link. They messed up Deku Link a little bit. They improved on Goron Link, but they just completely messed up the other two transformations. And the Twin Mold boss fight is terrible. It's way too long and dragged on. It's too tedious. So yeah, that's why I hate the remake a lot. Anything you want to add about Majora's Mask or the remake or anything?
The remake sucks.
You know, anything you want to talk about with Majora's Mask? Like, me and him, we were just playing it today, and he was like, how do I do this? We were playing it on the original N64, and everybody knows that the controllers on the N64 were kind of bad, but then again, they were kind of good. Anything you want to add, and say something?
Well, I gotta be honest, it's kind of crazy how you have to use masks to your advantage.
See, that's the thing, though, is that they borrowed that asset from the Ocarina of Time, and with the Happy Mask Salesman. Can we just all agree that the Happy Mask Salesman is freaking creepy as heck? His first words to you are, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" It's freaking creepy, and he was following you the whole freaking time. All right, let's get into your crazy top fives. I'm sure that's gonna be crazy. So, David, what's your top 5 favorite games?
Okay, so my top 5 has got to be 10-second run returns. It's a game where you have to do platforming, and you gotta try to survive, and you only have 10 seconds to live.
Well, I've never played this game myself, but I've seen him play it, and I've heard of it. It sounds like a pretty cool game, but just it's not something for me. I don't like fast-moving games like that. I like slow time games.
Alright, so my top 4th has
Okay, today we gotta thank
It's
our,
rude to interrupt
our
people.
sponsor. It's rude to hit people's hats off, you jerk! God! Just carry on with your freaking Zelda then.
Okay, so my top 4th has got to be Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, because you gotta play the game, but you have to play with 2 other people. It's like a kind of like a puzzle type game. And if one person gets hurt, everyone loses a heart. So it all matters on teamwork.
Since it's a Zelda game, I'm just gonna assume that it's fun, even though I've played it. But anyway, I'm gonna add on to that. Yes, Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes really is a great Zelda game. I'm not sure if it takes place in the timeline or not. Do you know?
It does not.
Okay, well anyway, I really, really like it, like a lot. It's fun. It's fun to playing, and I like the whole squad thing, like where you're together. Wait, I think it does take place in the timeline, doesn't it? Like, aren't you saving like the dress-up land or whatever in that one?
Oh yeah, you are.
Princess or like Styler or whatever. Anyway, I just think it's really fun. I like the whole team things. I think they should make more Zelda games where there's multiplayer in it. I mean, the new Breath of the Wild 2 looks like there might be some multiplayer action in it, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, so my top 3rd has got to be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Deluxe? Psh, why, you only like Deluxe because you're so poor you couldn't even afford, like, the DLC? They have to give it to you for free?
Hey, you have a box TV.
Okay. Alright, no.
Okay,
It's
so...
not fair, but whatever.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has the power to give you...
box TV?
Like, they do give you the DLCs for free, but that's only because some people don't really have the money to do that stuff.
Oh, but they have the money to buy a Nintendo Switch.
And, well, you can... It's fun to drive around and explore everything else on the track. But I suggest you do more of the track instead of exploring around. And also, stop using tilt controls.
I'm using tilt controls.
My top 2nd has got to be Minecraft.
Psh, Minecraft? What a noob. Who plays Minecraft anymore? It's all about PUBG now.
Oh yeah, what is this?
That's not mine. Why would you even think that would be mine? Like, what the heck?
How come it has your name on it?
That's not my name, I swear. It says Cadence, not Caden, I swear. Okay, get back to explaining why Minecraft's the 2nd best video game.
Okay, the 2nd best is Minecraft because you can explore worlds, explore other people's worlds, and if they allow you...
David, it's 2019, I don't think you...
You don't interrupt people! Yeah!
Okay, jeez. God.
Okay, and then if they allow you, you can build and mine and kill mobs. And some people made servers where you can actually like do mini games. And
oh, really?
Like survival or TNT Run or Hunger Games.
Best battle royale ever.
So, that's about it.
Okay. Well, I agree with him. Minecraft, well, it's not my 2nd favorite game, but Minecraft is probably my top 20 favorite games, because it was something that I used to play all the time when I was younger. And I used to have an old YouTube channel called Minecraft Nerd 101, and that's what it was for a while. And then I didn't delete it but I got a new phone, forgot everything about that, and then I started a new channel, which would be this one. Okay, so, alright David, so let's get into your number. Why are you wearing my special hat?
Just because you were wearing a hat, I wanted to wear one too.
No, man, get that out of here. This is supposed to be professional.
Okay.
Come on, this is my salary for the year.
Okay.
God! Alright, now what's your number one?
My number one has got to be Little Big Planet. The second one, not the third one. The third one has terrible internet. But the second one, it's not really like more 3D, but it has more like taste to it. Like you can actually join people's worlds. You can make your own levels, kind of like Mario Maker, except it has more features to it.
Okay, obviously Little Big Planet, the go-kart game, is way better than all the Little Big Planets combined.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Little Big Planet karting was kind of like it was pretty cool because you can build your own kart levels.
Okay, I was actually meaning that as a joke, but whatever. Alright, David. So you've done your lists. Now I think it's time for you to walk all the way back home. Alright, David. Well, I think that now that we and you did our collab, I think it's time for you to leave and go home.
No, come on, man.
Well, you have to walk, man. I mean, I'm not driving you home. I don't have a license.
Plus, my freaking town is very far away.
You mean your house?
Yeah, my house.
Alright, well here, I'm going to give you something that'll make you be able to walk there.
Is it infinite stamina?
Nope, it's the next best thing.
I swear to God, if this doesn't turn into a snake, I'm going to be upset.
Oh, whatever. Alright, now get on ahead of here. Get, boy, get. There he goes. There he goes.
You thought you could defeat me. I am not so easily defeated. I will destroy you all. Moo hoo hoo ha ha.